Hey, guess what? You're never going to make more money in your business until you realise that there are a series of levels you need to pass through. And you can't skip a level or you'll come crashing back down again. I should know because I've tried that several times, many times in fact. What happens is most founders start and they hit a revenue ceiling of £100,000 to £300,000. But the story's always the same. At the beginning, you're working harder than ever, but not getting any further up the revenue ladder. That's because you've not learnt to scale yourself and your business, and you're probably not using AI either. You need to scale yourself up the 5 levels I call the scaling ladder to reach 10 million revenue. And you can't miss out a step. This is a journey that takes you from doing everything yourself to designing a business that operates using systems. You have a leadership team of superstars and the all-important AI to back it all up. Now, rung 1 of the ladder is what I call the hustler. This is where revenue is somewhere between £0 and £100,000 per year. 93% of businesses are at this level. In rung 1, you are the business. You market yourself and the business. You sell, you deliver, you invoice, you post. And you have done and built everything yourself. And you've built yourself a job. How do you escape this situation? That, like I say, 93% of businesses are in this position. Well, that's rung 2 on the ladder. This is where you morph into being the operator. This is where annual revenue typically hovers around 100,000 and caps out around £300,000. On this rung, you've got some traction, but you're still working 12-hour days. Your business systems and operating procedures are still largely in your head. And on rung 2, every day off or every holiday costs you money. Your business is still chaotic, and you cannot scale from this level of chaos, or you'll keep crashing back down again and again and again and again and again. And I speak to so many business owners who've done this exact thing. At this stage, you must document all your processes in writing and on video. Even if these systems are basic, just write it all down in your operations manual. Google Doc, simple. Start to introduce AI to help you and ideally source a business partner or maybe even 3 of them. These partners will be strong where you are weak. If you're amazing at marketing, find a great sales guy, a great operator, and a finance wizard. If you're great at finance, find an operator, sales, and marketing. Find out where your strengths lie. Don't try and do everything, or you'll go back to level 1 again. Just remember, if you can't stay away from your business for a month, you don't have a business. You're just an overworked and probably underpaid employee. Then we get to rung 3 of the systems. That means you're the systems builder. Revenue at this stage, typically between £300,000 and £1 million. You and your new business partners start to hire a team, but they tend to be generalists and not specialists yet. Your AI now underpins your business end to end. Your systems start to take shape, and your wider team are now developing their systems without you. So you start off really basic, and they start adding the bells and whistles, making it more effective. On this 3rd rung, revenue started to become repetitive, and you have probably created repeatable revenue streams. That's fantastic. You now need to start to say no more than you say yes. Opportunities will fly at you daily, and some of these probably are amazing opportunities you should have grabbed many years ago, but not now. But scaling from here is not about doing more things, it's about excelling at doing less and being focused. Then you can reach rung 4 of the ladder. You're now the team captain, where your revenue is typically between about £1 million and £3 million. At this stage, your business success is not down to you on your own. It's a team effort. You now rely on your leadership team to manage others. Your job changes into supporting and mentoring your leadership team, tracking the metrics, making decisions on the data and not your gut anymore. Your business should now be far more predictable with very little chaos. There should be clarity of the coming year. It should be very, very clear. Your growth should start to take off, even when you're out and about. When you take a holiday, your business should grow without you being there. That's a weird feeling when that first happens. When this first happened to me, I added a month to my holiday just to see what would happen. And our business grew faster without me being there. If you've got a fragile ego, that's quite hurtful. But don't worry about it. Now, we've reached rung 5, CEO level, where revenue should be between 3 and 10 million pounds. Your job is now laser focused on supporting your board of directors. Your desk should be pretty much empty. You don't have a day job anymore. If you do, you'll go crashing back down to level 4, level 3. You focus on looking to acquire other businesses, ideally using our partnering for equity model. And you can grow a lot more quickly from there. Your business is now becoming valuable, and it's probably your biggest asset. Now is the time to start looking to replace you as a CEO, because the qualities of a CEO on a business breaking the 10 million barrier and aiming for the 50 million is probably not you. It's extremely rare for that event to happen. So don't believe that you're that one man. It's now time to focus on recruiting your replacement so you don't have any day jobs whatsoever within the business. Now, where are you on this ladder? Are you ladder 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even? If you want some guidance on how to climb this ladder, drop me a line. I'm happy to talk to you. Speak to you soon.